The DLC for Season 3 and 4 in Dirt Rally 2.0 has just been announced, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you exactly what we're going to be getting and when we're going to be getting it. It's quite a bit to get through, so let's get started. What's going on, guys? My name's Martinio and welcome back to Dirt Rally 2.0, where today we have just had a very big announcement from Codemasters and the team behind Dirt Rally, and that is that we are going to be getting not only Season 3 but also Season 4 DLC. And like I said at the start of this video, there's quite a bit to get through, so we're going to jump straight into it. A lot of this stuff has been mooted in my previous DLC news video, and a lot of the stuff is sort of coming a little bit out of the blue, I would say, and there's also some omissions in there as well, from what I've understand was going to be coming to the game. But let's jump into it, and we'll kick it off with this image right here. So Codemasters today confirmed that Dirt Rally 2.0 Seasons 3 and 4 will launch from the 27th of August. So the last DLC offering for Season 2 is coming tomorrow, the 13th of August. So 2 weeks on from that, we'll get Season 3 all kicked off. So there's not going to be any big gaps. It's just going to be continuation of the 2 weeks for each DLC release. So that's really good. So Season 3 returns to its rally routes with fan favourite locations Finland and Greece. And I know a lot of you have been asking for Finland and Greece. Finland especially. I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on that and have a drive around there in some of the awesome new cars we're getting. And that will also be complemented by brand new vehicles, including the Peugeot 206 Rally. Yeah, come on. And the Volkswagen Golf kit car. And players will also receive the latest 2019 FIA World Rallycross Championship season updates with the Abu Dhabi Yas Marina circuit. And as with previous seasons, we'll receive a mix of locations, cars and liveries, blah, 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 blah. So let's jump into it, and we'll kick off with what we're going to be getting in week 1, and they are starting very, very strong, because in week 1 we are going to be getting the 2001 Subaru Impreza and the 2001 Ford Focus RS Rally. So a lot of people have been asking for the 2001 Subaru. From my understanding, I didn't play the first Dirt Rally game, but from my understanding it was a big favourite of a lot of players. So you're going to get your wish. The 2001 Subaru is coming, as is the Ford Focus RS Rally. And I've seen a few videos around actually where you can actually drive the Ford Focus now. I'm not sure whether you can do it on consoles. You might be able to do it on an Xbox. I'm not sure about PlayStation, but I think you can on PC. And I might take a look at that and try and do that, and maybe do a video a little bit later this week. But there we go. If you can't access them right now, though, however, you're not going to have long to wait. Couple of weeks, and you'll be able to get into the Ford Focus and the Subaru Impreza, which is absolutely awesome. So, moving on to week 3, and that will be a brand new location. Well, not a new location, it will be returning to an old location, and that will be our goal list in Greece. And a few of you have been asking for this. I'm looking forward to it, purely because I've never driven it before. I'm always keen to try new stuff out. You know, it's always important to try new things, as Hannibal Lecter once said. Weird comparison, but there we go. So yeah, Greece is coming in week 3, and we'll also get a special livery pack as well. That could possibly be for the new cars or some of the old cars or whatever, it doesn't matter. But either way, we're getting Greece in week 3, so that'll be a fun location to try out and give it a go and get to grips with. But then we move on to week 5, and again, they've started really strong with this DLC, so week 5 is continuing on that trend. We're getting the Peugeot 306 Maxi and the Seat Ibiza kit car, and I'm particularly looking forward to the latter because my first car was actually a Seat Ibiza. There you go, a little bit of Martinio history for you there. So yeah, really looking forward to this. A lot of you have been asking for the kit cars. The kit cars were absolutely mental. The F2 class, they eventually, I think, disbanded it because the F2 kit cars were actually starting to put a bit of pressure on the the actual full-blown WRC cars, and they didn't quite like that for some reason, but whatever. Either way, we are going to be getting the 306 Maxi and the Seat Ibiza in week 5 of the Season 3 DLC releases. Week 7, we are going to get some more Rallycross stuff, and I know it's not everybody's favourite. I'm not a great fan of it. It's kind of enjoyable, but I would prefer straight up rally locations. But either way, we're getting the Yas Marina circuit in Abu Dhabi, along with another special livery pack in week 7. And yeah, I mean, it'll be fun to try out. I think if you watch Rallycross just recently, there was a big crash there. I think someone flipped the car or something like that. And it was a bit mental. It was coming down to that horrible, like really slow speed chicane. You go left, you go right, and then you go around the the sort of the hairpin onto the long straight. They don't go onto the long straight, but F1 does. But there we go. So we're getting Yas Marina in week 7. Week 9 again is another very, very strong week, and that is because we are getting the Peugeot 206 Rally and the Volkswagen Golf kit car. Now it doesn't say which one we're getting. We could be getting the Mark III or the Mark IV. I personally would favour the Mark IV, but either way, it should be a fun one, regardless, either way it goes. And the 206 Rally as well. Again, I think that will fill out the probably the up to 2000cc category, along with the things that we've already got. You know, so the Skoda, the Citroen, the 2009 Ford Focus, and the 2007 Subaru. I think it is maybe 2009. It might be the 2007 Focus and the 2009 Subaru. But either way, we're going to be getting the 206 Rally, which I'm really looking forward to. I believe that was the last car that Richard Burns drove before he had to stop and sadly passed away from cancer. But either way, I'm really looking forward to getting these cars and giving them a try out, you know, places like Wales, Finland, and so on and so forth. But the final DLC offering for Season 3 is going to be the one I think a lot of us have been waiting for. I think this was definitely up there with Wales in terms of the most requested location from the original Dirt Rally game, and it is Finland. And they recently just had the Finnish rally in the WRC, which I watched quite a bit of it. I'm really getting to my rallying. I do really like it. It's definitely get up there with Formula 1 right now. But yeah, really looking forward to Finland. It is, like I said, a fan favourite, and we're going to be getting it in week 11. And that will basically be the final DLC offering for Season 3, which then brings us on to Season 4. So, this is pretty much just all Rallycross. And again, it's not to everybody's taste, admittedly. There would be some who would say, well, you know, we've got enough Rallycross now, blah, 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 blah. And so we'll kick off, though, but we get in the first 2 weeks, we're getting 2 brand new Rallycross locations. The first one is Killarney International Raceway in South Africa. So that'll be a new one, and I think that will go towards sort of rounding out the official 2019 FIA World Rallycross calendar. Because this is the official game of the FIA World Rallycross Championship, it would seem weird to just have... It's like, say, having... F1 2019 without Yas Marina or Monaco or something like that. So they're going to round it out eventually, and I think this is just to address that and so on and so forth. And week 3, we're getting an old favourite Rallycross-wise, and that's Leiden Hill or Lydden Hill. I'm not quite sure of the pronunciation. And we're also getting a special livery pack there. So again, we're getting some of the older Rallycross locations as well. It's a particular favourite for Rallycross fans, and you know, being a sort of home territory as well, it should be fun. And I've driven this a few times in Project Cars 2. They do also have that track, so yeah, that should be a fun one regardless. On to week 5 though, and we're getting 3 new cars. Normally we're getting 2, but we're getting 3 brand new cars. So the first one we're getting is the Renault Clio RS Rallycross, which looks good. We're getting the Renault Megane RS Rallycross. Again, a little bit bizarre because I think we've already got the Megane in the game already, but whatever. And we're also getting the Ford Fiesta Rallycross, the Mark 8 edition of that, in addition to another special livery pack. So that's all going to be coming in week 5. And again, I think this is just to address just getting everything set, so we can have so you can run basically a 2019 FIA World Rallycross Championship with all the official cars, liveries, and circuits as well. So the next one, in week 9, we are getting the Peugeot 208 Rallycross and the Ford Fiesta Rallycross, the Starred edition. Now, I'm a little bit bemused by this. Why would we have 2 Fiestas? But whatever. I don't know how the Starred edition differs from the other editions, but you know, whatever. Either way, you know, if you're a fan of Rallycross and you like your Ford Fiestas, then you're in for a treat, because not only are we getting a Fiesta in week 5 and week 9, we're also getting another one in week 11 and another 3 cars. So the Ford Fiesta RXS Evo 5, that's going to be coming in week 11, along with the Audi S1 EKS Rallycross Quattro. Again, I think we have this in there. Why they needed to put this in DLC and make, you know, charges extra for it, I don't know. Whether there's been any big sort of differences between the one we have at the moment and what I believe would probably be the 2019 car, I don't know. But either way, I think they could have just done that with just like a free update or whatever. But you know, money talks, and you know, there we go. That's the way of the world, I guess. So the last car and the last piece of sort of DLC offering for week 11 and season 4, sorry, is the Seat Ibiza Rallycross car. So again, I don't think we have this in the game, so that's good if you're a fan of your Seat Ibizas, and I sort of am because it was my first car. You're going to be getting a brand new Seat Ibiza Rallycross car in there as well, and in addition to that, we'll be getting yet another special livery pack. Now, I did say there were some omissions, and the big omission, and I mentioned this in my previous DLC news video, the big omission is something that I know they've done sound work for. I've seen the images, I've seen the posts, but it hasn't appeared in any of this. So, and that is the Nissan Sunny, F2 car, or the Nissan Pulsar GTIR or GTI, whatever it is. So, again, it would seem a bit bizarre to do the sound work for it and then not release it. Whether it's going to come as some sort of a free DLC update like Dirtfish did, I'm not sure. I can only hope that it is going to be the case. But again, if they've done the sound work for it and paid the money to do that, then why not just release it? I don't quite understand it. I don't get it. But there we go. So hopefully it does appear. But at the moment, it looks like it isn't going to appear unless there is going to be a season 5 and 6. Now, hopefully there is, because there are a lot of new locations that I think on the rally side we would really like to see. So sort of like maybe a safari rally, or you know, the other ones. I'm trying to think of some. You know, maybe we can't have Pikes Peak, unfortunately. Maybe Mount Washington. That could be a good one. A nice little point to point there. It's got a nice mixture of dirt and tarmac up that place as well. Maybe even Manx, which is in Ireland, is it Isle of Man, Ireland, whatever. Either way, or even the Isle of Man TT course. You know, they flung a Subaru Impreza around there. Why can't we? Let's have that. Yeah, there you go. Codemasters, we want the Isle of Man TT course. Bring it to us. We demand it. But yeah, so like I said, no word on whether it's going to be the Nissan Sunny, whether it's going to be coming in further DLC releases, and also there's no word. They haven't said yes, but they also haven't said no. So we're sort of in a little bit of limbo as to whether the season pass that a lot of us have, myself included, is going to cover these, or whether we're going to have to, or whether there's going to be a new season pass that you can buy that will cover both of them, or whether you're going to have to buy each DLC pack separately, or whether you're going to have to buy 2 season passes, one for season 3 and one for season 4. So hopefully we find that out. I'm not sure what the deal is. I could hope that we're going to be, you know, that season 3 and 4 will be covered under the original season pass, show a bit of loyalty and a bit of you know, respect to the people who went out and bought the deluxe edition of the game, like myself. But at the moment, I would probably be inclined to disagree and say, no, probably not going to happen. You know, like I said, money talks. Money talks. They need money. But apparently, if they do need money, they're not opposed to wasting it by recording sounds for a car they're not going to release, aka the Nissan Sunny / Pulsar GTI. But that's pretty much the end of today's video, guys. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, you would like to see more Dirt Rally 2.0 or general sim racing content from myself, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, be sure to hit that bell notification button so you get updates for all of my new videos whenever they go live, because I am going to be doing videos on all of the brand new DLC that's going to be coming over the next few weeks and months. And also, as always, guys, I'm keen to hear your thoughts. So what are you most looking forward to from seasons 3 and 4? And also, even though it's a slim chance we're going to get it, what would you like to see from seasons 5 and 6 in terms of DLC? I've mentioned a few of them there. Like I said, Mount Washington, you know, the Manx Rally, the Isle of Man TT course. That would be absolutely awesome. Maybe the Safari Rally. But as I said, keen to hear what you guys would like to see. So drop a comment down below right now. But yeah, once again, guys, thank you everybody so much for watching. Stay cool. And as always, I will catch you in the next video. Peace.